This video is on tracking and managing C-tickets. One of the questions that undoubtedly has come up if you listen to some of the prior videos is, well, what about C-tickets? How do we handle C-tickets now? Many of you had a separate view where you would look at, you'd view the C-tickets and you would kind of track them, and you would look for new items that would pop up on that list, and that would be new services that would be available to you to be serviced. That will change somewhat after September 1st, and that again we're going to be moving back to a simpler one database to track your services. So from an invoicing standpoint, there'll no longer be a separate database. It'll all be here under open services. So that C-tickets are usually going to be non-floor work. PM sidewalks would be kind of an exception. PM work, carpets or coolers, that would all be under your non-floor work here. Will probably come up, if you do a lot of power washing, we'll probably come up with one for PM services here as well. But for the sake of this video, the question is, what do I do with C-tickets as they come in? So C-tickets will pop up on your open services sheet just like this. And you will also get an email as a notification that you have a new service that popped up. And then you'd be responsible for organizing that going forward. The email will look something like this. Again, this is kind of a dummied up form. It'll come to you. It should have the C-ticket number in the header as well. Give you some the service type information will be in here. Ticket status would be ready. You shouldn't be receiving it if it wasn't in ready status. Requester, the telephone number, kind of a general description here in terms of what needs to be done. Any comments from us. So you'll be getting this email. When you get this email, at the same time, this record, which matches this work order number and this store and this service, should now also pop up in your invoice tracking. So it should pop up in here. So if you get that email, you can kind of cut and paste that ticket number, and you should see that ticket number pop up in here as well. So going forward, all the information that you need, you can view the record, you can see concerning that ticket right here, and you have the same responsibilities for this C-ticket as you would any other service. All you need to do is to attach the ticket and then put in the service date. So if you're editing it, all your information is right here that you need. You just need to attach the ticket, and you just grab your carpet. Let's just say this was your carpet ticket, and then you would add the date in which you serviced the ticket. Just add the date, and you would update it, and there you go. You'll know that it's done because there'll be attachment in a service state that will be there. You can always search here on the service state for anything that is empty. If it's empty, it's probably not done. You could do a search, and this would be all of the service C-ticket services that are available to you. You could do the same thing using this filter for floor services. You can look at just floor services, ones that aren't done. Look at, you can do a search on service states that are empty. Hit search, and all of the ones that are available to you should be here. So going forward for C-tickets, again, there won't be a different place you'll have to look. You'll get an email which will give you the heads up that you have a C-ticket that's available to you. At the same time you receive the email, you should be able to, by searching on that store number or by that work order number, you should be able to go over to your invoice sheet, and you should be able to do a search for it and find it there. Again, if it was 5255, you can type in 5255, and it will limit your search to that particular item. So your responsibility would be to add the date and add the attachment. So that's C tickets after September 1st.